Welcome to another episode of Universal Gaming. I'm your host, Paula Brandt. Today we're going to have some Fortnite gameplay, some Forager gameplay, some Minecraft Dungeons gameplay, and we'll have D&D Storytime 4th Edition Episode 3. If you have an event you'd like us to cover, email me at brantp23@yahoo.com. We'll be right back after this. Welcome to D&D Storytime of 4th edition. Today, we're not continuing on where we were last time because I found some previous campaign notes. So, yeah, my notes are better, but they're not all in order. So, by date that they were played. So, if I can get my tablet to work here, I will look at my notes. Okay, this one I had made a science fiction universe with a planar travel watch and a space travel guild called the Plane Shifters. And think of it as space travel and Spelljammer and Guardians of the Galaxy before Guardians of the Galaxy came out. And you could go to any planet, any world. You could go to Forgotten Realms. You could go to Eberron. You could go to Oriental Adventures. You could go to Greyhawk. You could go to other worlds, homebrew worlds too. And so this was on my homebrew world, and this was something I created with this Plane Shifter guild. And I found a modern adventure, which is something people can do when you're running a game, is you can take an adventure and modify it to your liking. I found this high school, and I made my own little adventure out of it. I either took what they had and added my own thoughts to it and ran it my way, or I at least took the map from Dungeon Magazine and I tweaked it for use in my game. They were given a mission with the Plane Shifters Guild to go help the cops in a hostage situation. And they went through a portal, and they were in the modern world at this high school outside with the cops, and there was SWAT teams and cops everywhere. And apparently a student had made some golems in the science lab, and they had gotten loose and attacked students, and then the students exited the school. Some of them are still inside as hostages in several rooms. And that's all the information that the cops could give the players. So the players were agents working with the police, and they were going to go inside and take out the threat and save the hostages. Okay? So my players were Cliff, the barbarian, Justin, the fighter, Bender, the Eladrin wizard, Steve C., bard, Steve B. was absent, but he was a human fighter, and Jack was absent, but he was playing a kobold. So here's the map that I had used, and then the first thing they fought were clockwork golems, and they fought these clockwork golems in the school kitchen. Okay, there they saved 4 hostages. Then they fought hammerers in the hallways. And then they fought scarabs in the science lab. And there in the science lab, that's where they found and caught the student that was holding the hostages. And they freed the remaining hostages. Bender got 700 XP, Justin got 799 XP, Cliff got 700 XP, Steve B got 1,700, including the background he turned in. On February 1, 2008, I ran the adventure Something's Cooking. Now, that was a pre made adventure by Wizards of the Coast. And the summary of that adventure is there's calzone and pie golems attacking a baker in his bakery. Jack got 420 experience, Steve B got 360, Cliff, Justin, and Bender all got 420 experience. Join us again next time as we continue our adventure. Our books of the month are Dungeons and Dragons for 3.5 edition, the Monster Manual, the Dungeon Master Guide, and the Player's Handbook. There are different editions to Dungeons and Dragons. 3.5 is my opinion awesome, but 3.5 is not for everyone. Once again, this is the 3.5 Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master Guide, and the Monster Manual by Wizards of the Coast. Awesome. That's all the time we have today for Universal Gaming. I hope your dice roll 20s, and we'll see you next time. This is the close. No. This is D&D Storytime episode. No. 4th edition. Volume 3. Why is this taking me so long to figure out? Okay. File Manager. I had recorded this all perfectly, and now I have to find my file so that I can record it again, because somebody wasn't recording audio.